Careful excavation of the debris is paramount.
Here we have a game that went through a series of constraints.
Take your pants off.
From the sounds of things, you seem to look at things in the world and go, I reckon that's going to be big. And then you jump on it, and then it does blow up. Yeah. How do you do that? How do you possess that skill?
I'll tell you, I must be very clear. It's a little bit of chance, and it's a little bit of skill and a lot of luck. I've actually recognized some things that haven't, that I was like, this is not going to be big, and then it blows up, and I missed it completely. So it's just one of those things where, all of my background and what I've done in the various parts of the entertainment industry, I can look at things and go, you know what, this feels right.
So, I mean, internet, radio, and video games, and all this sort of thing, and now you're here.
Yeah, I'm here in Australia, I'm here in Melbourne, having a great time. I mean, PAX is a huge part of the gaming culture. I've been going to PAX since they started the very first one in Seattle, 10 plus years ago. And this is my first time in Melbourne, and I'm just having a great time.
I like that you're not saying it's your first time in Australia. You have been here before. You were here for Xbox 360 stuff.
That's right. I was here at the Xbox 360 launch in 2006. I was on Bondi Beach doing a water balloon toss. Very strange life I have. I was back again in 2010 or 11, and here I am now.
And is this in any way the life that you thought that you would have?
I knew I wanted to work in an exciting business, and I wanted to have a job that didn't feel like a job. And this checks all those boxes. And I love what I do. I love what I do.
He has nothing to fear.
The creature was between 7.5 feet tall, strong.
At this point, we cannot confirm nor deny the sighting. Any other questions?
This glimpse is as close as most of us will ever get.
One pair.
What's been your favorite thing that Xbox has done over the years? You've been with the company for a while now. Yeah. What's been your favorite, if you had to pick one?
I have to say, and it's probably something that happened before I joined the team, right before I joined the team, is the fact that we produced the original Xbox, and the team had the foresight to say, we're going to put a network port in the back. We don't know what we're going to do with it yet. And they put it in the product, and it was a full year before it launched, and then we created Xbox Live, and then the rest is history. So being able to kind of figure out where the industry is going to go and say, we're going to build something now that's going to take us there, it put us in a great position. I'm real proud of that.
You are the mouthpiece for one of the world's largest entertainment companies.
Yeah.
What sort of pressure is involved with that?
I talked a little bit about this in my keynote, is I wake up every single day and I know how lucky I am to have a job that I love, that is fun, that doesn't feel like a job. I mean, I'm doing it all the time. And I wake up every day and go, God, I hope I don't screw this up today. So it is a little bit of pressure, but it's also so extraordinarily fun. The team I work with is unbelievable. They're so smart, and they build great stuff, and I just have to be in a great position where I can go out and talk about the great stuff that the men and women back in Seattle are building. It's just I love it.
So if there's anyone watching right now, and they're like, I want to be Major Nelson when I grow up.
Yeah.
Is there any advice that you can give them?
Yeah, I mean, the advice is say yes to everything. Everything, whether it's gaming related or not, adds to your person and can bring you closer to your destination. I said this in my keynote, if you're comfortable, get uncomfortable. Try something new. Stick out a hand and introduce yourself. If you're having trouble with people, then you need to learn how to get over that. But make yourself uncomfortable and try new things.
Because you were also saying, when we were talking about the internet radio stuff, that was pioneering. It's just nobody was listening to the radio on the internet. And so you started doing that. And also you were doing everything to make sure that worked.
Yeah, we're absolutely. I mean, I worked on internet radio, oh my God, 20 years ago, right? Before we had those screechy modems that you had to, Mom, don't pick up the phone, all of those things. So working on that so early on, and it was unbelievable that I knew that I said, we're going to live in an always connected world, and that's where we are right now.
That's where we are, and you no longer have to climb radio towers to make
No.
sure things work.
I do them for fun now. No, I don't.
Games like
Gears 4, Forza Horizon 3, Battlefield 1, Titanfall 2, Recore, Fallout 4, Infinite Warfare, Inside, and more! All of this gaming is making me hungry!
Now, PAX Australia, it's huge. We have a massive indie exhibit over there. Have you had a chance to check anything out yet?
I have. It's really great. And that's one of the things I love coming down here. I mean, it's great seeing the games that Xbox is working on, but I'm around those, and it's wonderful to see the people enjoying them. But I went over to spend a lot of time in the indie section to really see what the indie scene is like in Melbourne, and it's wonderful. It's so creative and lovely.
Did any of them stand out?
Well, there's a few that stand out. We're talking to them about maybe bringing them to Xbox. That's all I can say. I don't want to give any specifics, but I'll just say that there's some really great creativity coming in that space.
I'm out.
cheese grits, cheese grits, cheese grits.